Hello, I'm so delighted to be talking today to my friend Kara Seidman, who is a wonderful clinician who I met first through my work with Microbiome Labs, and now she's working for another company that's doing incredible work with precision probiotics. And so, Kara, I'm so excited that you're going to be doing a presentation on this year's cleanse because you're going to be talking about an area that I think is probably one of the most important for a lot of my cleansers, which is around the concepts of metabolic syndrome and what we can do to sort of manage cravings and weight and all sorts of things connected to this this new, well, not new area, but this area that a lot of people have been hearing about recently, which is the GLP-1 secretion. And anyway, so I'll pass it off to you, and maybe if you can just share a little bit more about what it is you're going to be talking about and why this is such an important topic, I think, right now in the overall perspective of our health and wellness.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited. And this is an area that I'm passionate about. Even throughout my career, I've worked in diabetes, I've worked in gastrointestinal health. I'm a dietitian, really focused on lifestyle changes and how we can really support people when we're experiencing a lot of these sort of common areas of health that we know are continuing to be on the rise. And metabolic health and metabolic syndrome and metabolic dysfunction is continuing to be on the rise. And we're at a point now where everyone really needs to be concerned about their metabolic health. I read a statistic the other day that, quoted that 88% of Americans are metabolically unfit. And it's beyond now just diet and lifestyle. And so we've entered sort of this new frontier of medicine, which is that of the microbiome. Our microbiome being, this world within that's truly the foundation to just about every aspect of health. Our microbiome is linked to ultimately every organ system. And we now have a much better understanding of the microbiome's role in metabolic health. So I think about people who are making active changes, who are changing their lifestyle, who are eating better, and still experiencing some of those metabolic symptoms like increased food cravings, increased hunger, weight gain, inability to lose weight, and really starting to question, what am I doing wrong? And that's where we really start to hone in and focus on the microbiome. Most people don't understand that GLP-1, which has become such a word in the world now. I mean, I don't know who hasn't heard that term GLP-1, but this is actually a hormone that's produced by the microbiome. So if we can begin to actually optimize our microbiome health, which in turn then helps to optimize and support our metabolic health, we become so much more successful in these interventions that we're doing to improve not just our quote unquote weight, but to actually achieve whole body health improvements and whole body support. So that's what I'm really excited to talk about, and really excited to get into some of the newer research and some of the sort of groundbreaking understanding that we now have of the role of the microbiome, how we can manipulate the microbiome to actually achieve this success.
Wow, Kara, this is going to be really life-changing, wonderful stuff that you're sharing. And I just want to thank you so much for your expertise and also your I've worked with you so much when you were working at Microbiome Labs, and I've had so many of my clients who've been they haven't known it, but they've been directly assisted by your expertise already because of what I've learned from you and how I've shared, recommendations. So I'm just so delighted that you're going to get to meet so many of my clients and folks in my community, and that they're going to get to meet you and really learn so much from you.
Well, I've loved working with you. You are an incredibly passionate clinician. I view myself as the same way. And I think what it's really about is building that, we've talked about this a lot, but building that toolbox, having actual tools that we can utilize so that we're continuing to not just be successful on this journey, but also help us maintain that focus, because it is a journey. It is a decision that we make to improve our health, to feel better, to help with living, healthier, living longer, whatever our goal is. And we just have to build that toolbox. So hopefully your clients and everyone walks away with some, tools that they're adding into their toolbox to help them along this journey.
I'm sure, more than one, I'm sure. They'll be very inspired. Alrighty, well, thank you so much, Karen. I look forward to seeing you on the cleanse.
Can't wait.